national championship, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets a block. Got a little room. He's going to get loose. He will score. Touchdown, Oregon.
People still fill in the stands, and he takes the opening kickoff back to the house to fire up the crowd, fire up his teammates. What a start for this young kid.
And he made the extra point without problem. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense will go to work first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some...
Does it mean it's not on, or something? There's the issue of the system? That's usually it's an error code.
Life miserable for these guys. Wants to go up top. Skips away from pressure. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Makes the grab. It's Flanagan. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. And now they have to make a call.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. Target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision.
Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. So Oregon's offense will go to work for the first time. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week, but basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That would be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man. He is the guy. He is priority number one.
Nice pickup.
These are the seniors, right? So I'm guessing it's probably Lee, Derek.
Scanning the field, it's Hurtado. Here comes the heat. Grabbed behind the line, it's Browning. Got some room into the goal line.
Yeah.
Touchdown, Ducks. Oh, that baby in and then
Yeah, he goes by Lee. They call for Robert Phillips in the thing. I'm like, how about the Lee? Like, Lee, is this you? He's like, yeah, that's my thing. It's like, oh shit, Lee. I was like, I didn't know that was you.
I know they got a touchdown, but those body blows throughout a game sometimes can add up.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a slaughter. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. From the gun, running back gets to give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. And some room to work. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The power of Austin Stadium on it's incomplete and fourth down's cut. And the Sun Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. He's got great speed. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking downfield, it's Hurtado. There's the pressure. With the catch, it's April. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that. And then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. He'll set up to throw. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On first and goal, they get to completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
I love the vision on the quarterback by this defense. Dude, you know that ball's going to come out pretty quick. Down here in the goal-to-go situation, they break on the foot.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Rice took care of business today. I think their coach had their attention all week. And the end result was a focused group of Owls that fired on all. Always fun to see two of the game's better teams duke it out at this point of the season. A good barometer, fellas, for both coaches.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Well, the offense is trying to make it look like runs, so they play fake, and the tight end, he comes right out of his stance, vertical downfield, gets one-on-one with a much smaller DB, and is able to make the catch for a big gain.
Pulls it in. It's Flanagan. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Now on the option. He'll toss it. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Why'd I go for the hit 6? God, we can't lay the foot on anything. We're stopped with pond water.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player. We're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Now they'll run the draw. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Here comes the field goal unit. Good, right down the boulevard. Are forced to settle for 3.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Nice pickup there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Back to throw, it's Hurtado. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker. The Ducks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Caught near the sticks. It's April. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. And the Ducks have it for the 1st and 10. Offense changing the play. Rushes on him. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He picks it up, still on his feet.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. 2nd down after the offense averted absolute disaster. Got his man downfield. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
One of the nice things about RPOs is that it's a slow developing mesh between the QB and running back, and that allows these receivers time to get vertically downfield and work their routes. You saw it right there on that play.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Oh, they're after him.
God bless you, 75. What are you doing, bro?
It's incomplete. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. They'll run it from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. To the air on 2nd down. Trying to get behind the defense.
Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me, guys. What are we doing?
He was loose and setting
You're gonna let...
and they stop him at the 6-yard line.
That's unacceptable.
After that last play, you can see how electrifying
Unacceptable,
this guy
bro.
is,
Like,
and
how
how
the-
special he is.
how the hell
after
do you
he
get
makes the
beat on that
catch. If
route?
I'm on offense,
How?
I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
He's looking to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on 1st down.
Yeah, I can't. You ran a forward.
Fit it in the window for the score.
Good job.
We needed that.
Defense
They
freaking
needed
giving
to
up the
punch the ball in the
71
end zone. They
freaking.
needed to cut this to a 2-score game, and they needed some positive
How many give up
momentum,
bombs?
something going well, something to point to at half to say, guys, we
Playing
got a
fast
chance.
and give up
That
freaking
drive,
bombs.
they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Grabbed over the middle. It's Abrams. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Big way to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Dropping back, it's Hurtado. Finds his big tight end. And he was able to run through a tackle. They finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. Making a little bit of progress there. He gets into the 40 before getting out of bounds.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's Browning. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. One drive is already ended with a field goal. They'll try to do it again, this time a rather long one from 46 yards out. And this one splits the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. They start this 3rd quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Bringing the heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
Quickly out to the tight end. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a first down.
How about the hit on the tight end there? They knew they had to bring the lumber on the big fella to bring him down, and they just blew him up.
Off play action on first down. Looking deep down the right side.
Love the game. Oh my.
And he ran away from the defense to take it in.
Oh, I love it. Why would I not switch on the other cornerback that's closer to the ball? Ow.
Is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Just give him a free touchdown. He just didn't want to switch me on to the close guy.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Still running at the 40. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys win their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Bought a little time, lets it go. Tight end finds a soft spot. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big game. It makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
To the air, it's Hurtado. Grab near the marker, it's Browning. Picks up enough to get the 1st and 10 from the 11. The Ducks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Touchdown, Ducks! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout.
And can you please switch me off to the guys closest to the ball? Oh, God, I hit circle for a reason. Because I'm
the Sun Devils come to the
makes no
line.
sense. You're not putting me to the guy that's on the ball.
The run to the right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball. Close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
They'll throw it from the red zone. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Really good coverage by this defense. They were aware of everyone on the field, and including the running back. A lot of times those guys get lost in the shuffle, but they saw him. They knew the ball was going to them, raked on it, did a good job, and got in his face just enough to cause him to lose some focus and drop that football.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to call back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You've got to keep giving him the football.
And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And this one is perfect. That'll close the gap to 14. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Browning. A collision, and he stops at the 27 after picking up 1.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. They had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. 49-yard line. Bunch formation for these receivers. The give to the back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the ground with the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
I think this will go a long way in determining the outcome of this football game. They're able to run the football with the lead late in this game. That's a good sign.
Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, board.
And the game's not going to let me jump it.
Did they need
That's
that
your
right now?
Yep, and he's just
Got
going
some room
to
to run.
fuck off.
Down to the 48-yard line as he takes it away and takes it back to set up his offense. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way
This guy's
onto
going to be a
the
laser. I'm going to get no
They're going
pressure.
to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you just simply got to make them.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Austin. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. Fires to the right. Takes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Touchdown, Arizona State. A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
Who does not want that thing?
They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different.
Yeah, I'm sorry I can't play the game too when the game just lets them get a dumb stuff.
Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anymore.
Shut up. You guys are this. This is why I love EA. EA is fucking makes the dumbest commentary ever.
He stopped at the 18. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Got a man. It's April. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Now on first down from the 28. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Makes it past the marker. Ripping up a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Breaks the tackle. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Dropping back, it's Hurtado. Fires toward the end zone. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Oregon. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Kent State came through with a lunch pail, hard hat performance, and the end result is an eye-opening road victory. And I guess it's not so much that the Golden Flashes won, it's more how they won. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
A good start by this offense. Something positive on the first play. The drive is good. Listen, the hill is large, right? Like this, we need 2 scores. We got to have 2 touchdowns to get back in this game. We've got to be aggressive. We've got to take shots, but obviously not put the football in place.
And the Sun Devils will hustle to the line.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. Can't get him to the ground. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard lead. The Sun Devils will snap it on first and 10.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it's never had a chance. They just keep firing. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. And the Sun Devils come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. And that one is picked up in the end zone. Going the other way, and he's got room. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Give to the back. There he goes. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ducks. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their fourth straight win. You know they love their track at Oregon, and when the gun goes off and he hits open field, he is headed to the tape, and he was burning by the time he hit the end zone.
And they've had guys year after year with serious track speed. They'll get you the small runs, lull you to sleep, and then boom, they make those big plays because they got big-time playmakers with speed at running back.
Oh, what a move to get room. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. DBs will try to keep everything in front. Pressure coming. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Wants to fire on second down. Got him downfield. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And off from the shotgun. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. The Sun Devils come to the line in the hurry-up. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been. They haven't got it going, and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that are going to show that people aren't going to like.
Oh.
You can learn from it and do better next time.
So the offense
Are they making barbecue, or are we ordering barbecue, or
he'll try to throw and
picking it up?
Down. Quickly to the tight end. He's going to be run out of bounds, and he needed a couple of more steps. They'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Fires to the big fella. At the 40, there he goes. How about this freshman leading him on the chase and making a big play after the catch?
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the 4th quarter.
Turning it on. Touchdown, Oregon. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They've built a little cushion and now closer to getting a victory here in week 4.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a throw downfield late. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
And this is a tough spot for QB, man. Like, he knows he's down big and has to make big plays down the field, but also got to be smart, because this defense, you can tell, bringing in extra bodies, playing the pass, maybe take the...
And down he goes, and that's going to do it. Didn't have much of a chance there, and the defense puts an exclamation point on this. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's
All right, so I got 7 more.